Sup everyone, Adam Echegoyen here with another pairing. Grabbed a beautiful T-bone steak and I went iconic. I went Brunello de Montalcino, Val d'Asuga, Duluth, Brunello de Cru, Bordeaux, and classic Cabernet. So let's put them to the test. Let's see who wins. Who is the champion when it comes to pairing with steak? Because we always hear Cabernet and steak. Which Cabernet, or is it Cabernet? Who knows? But I just crushed this off the grill. Look at this. Look at this. Exactly. So let's see what happens. And yes, some of you, I've been focusing on about 80% vegetarian, and I went for 3 months. But this is for the sake of the pairing. So yeah, I might have a stomachache later, but it's gonna be a delicious stomachache. Let's do this. Boom. Alright, so had to make a little edit because my producer, aka my wife, was crushing the rest of the steak, and she was making all this orgasmic hand signals, but it was just because the steak was so good. Okay, wow, yeah, Super Bowl, right? Super Bowl, you're hoping for a great game, it's competitive, and that's why the best teams are there. It's really hard to actually pick a winner. Look at, I'm a Psalm, so the first thing I want to do is sometimes I want to hack away at a Gurgich Hills classic, iconic Napa Valley Cabernet. That's what Psalms do. Don't deny it. Yeah, because it's like it's soft and rich. But dude, I pair it with the steak, and the steak makes the wine better. It is a beautiful wine, but it kind of toned down, and it turned the fruit into more earthy and dried fruit, and it felt as if it made the wine more complex, and they were just so well, it went really nice together. So I have nothing but great remarks to say about the Cabernet from Napa Valley pairing. Absolutely stunning. Bordeaux. So you have that earthiness, that leather, and that crushy, rocky, gravelly minerality. It was paired. Yes, minerality. I don't care what you say. There's rockiness, rockiness feeling you get in the mouth when you drink a lot of Bordeaux from the left bank. This bad boy, it really brought out the char and made the meat more, like almost more gamey and complex, and it solid pairing. Both wines so far, the tannins softened out. There was nothing competing, nothing winning. It was all, both wines are so perfection together. And then you go to Brunello, and this is one of my favorite Brunello producers, Val d'Asuga. I mean, I sell so much of this stuff. It's something that when people are looking at Brunello, no, drink this bad boy. This thing's absolutely delicious. And usually it has a little bit more power to stand up to bigger dishes, but it was lighter than the other two. But it had the tannin, and it had the acidity. So it was as if you took that steak and crumbled like dried herbs on it, and it was floor to cell. It created this beautiful complexity. It went well with the char, but it went well with the fat. It went well with everything. It was like Roy Jones Jr., a middleweight boxer going in and knocking out a heavyweight, because it crushed it. And in the glass, it was a lot lighter than the other two, but it still did the same thing, if not better. Maybe just tip my cap a little bit here, but I don't know. I mean, someone's going to win it on a field goal on the last second or in the 91st minute or whatnot, whatever you want to say. All three were phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. So I'm stumped. Have all of them with steak. Steak tips real quick. Season that bitch, okay? Sear it. Don't mess with it. Get that heat up high. Look, I used to work in the kitchen, but I'm not, Chef Boyardee. I'm not Bobby Flay or something. Get that crust. Get that crust. Cut against the grain. Look at it. You see the grains running this way. Cut this way, so it's softer when you chew it. Get that crust. Don't forget that crust. Don't move it around, and then let it rest. You have to let it rest. Don't take it off the freaking grill and cut into it. Don't take it out of the pan or out of the oven and cut into it. Let the juices settle so it stays nice and juicy. That's it. That's from a vegetarian. That's good. Cheers.